Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and in this video you will learn how you can connect your Razorpay payment page with Stackby and automatically collect the payment details from Razorpay in a spreadsheet that you have in Stackby. So we are going to do this with the help of automation, and by this automation you don't have to manually sort out the details of payments you're getting from Razorpay, and you don't have to manually copy paste the data of payments repetitively in Stackby. So this automation is going to save your crucial time and energy, and also it will help you in maintaining the records of the payments or sales you're getting from Razorpay into Stackby. Okay, so now let me show you how this automation is going to work. So the flow of this automation is going to look like this. As and when you get a payment completed in Razorpay, the details of the payment will be added automatically in a spreadsheet that you have in Stackby. And we are going to make this happen with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an integration and automation tool. And guys, the best part of setting up this automation is that you will not require any kind of coding skills or programming knowledge. So anyone can set up this automation. So now let's set up this automation together. So the first step to set up this automation is to log in into your Pabbly Connect account. So for this, you can check the link in the description we have pasted for you, from where you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes, and you will get 100 free automation tasks for every new month. Okay. After that, you can log in and reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect here. And here you have to set up this automation by creating a workflow. So to create a workflow, you just have to click here on this create workflow button like this. And here you have to give a suitable name to your workflow. So let me fill the name here. So I have given the name to this automation as send payment details from Razorpay into Stackby. Okay. So here you can click here on this create button, and you can see your workflow getting created here like this. Okay. And on this page, you will find these two things, the trigger and the action. So our automation is going to work on these two things. So the trigger is happening of any event, and the action is the response to the trigger. As in our use case, the trigger would be happening of any payment from Razorpay, and the action or the response to that trigger would be to send the payment details and save it into Stackby automatically. Okay. So first of all, you have to set up this trigger. So from this choose app field, you have to choose your trigger application, which is Razorpay in our case. So select Razorpay from here. Okay. And in the trigger event, you have to select payment captured as the trigger event. So you can read here, it will trigger this workflow when the status of the payment is changed to captured. Okay, so select payment captured option, and it will give you this URL. Guys, this is called as a webhook URL, and with the help of this, you can fetch the details of anything. You can transfer the data from any external source, any external application to here in Pabbly Connect. So with the help of this, we are going to connect our Razorpay, and we'll collect the test payment details here in Pabbly Connect. And with the help of that data, we are going to move forward in this automation. Okay, so you can follow these instructions written here to make the connection. I'll tell you how you can do this. So first of all, you have to reach your Razorpay dashboard, and in the accounts, you have to navigate to the webhook section under the settings. Okay, so let me show you. This is my Razorpay's dashboard, and you can see on the left hand side panel, when you scroll down, you will find the settings icon. Click on settings. Okay, and in this settings, you will find this webhooks tab. Click on webhooks. Okay, and you can add a webhook here by clicking on this add new webhook button. In this webhook setup window, you have to paste the webhook URL that you got from Pabbly Connect. You can see I got this webhook URL, and I'm going to click on copy here. Okay, and you have to paste this webhook URL here in this webhook setup like this. Okay, right. And now in this active events, you have to check this payment captured option. Let me show you. This is payment.captured. You have to check this box like this, payment.captured, and then you have to click here on this create webhook button. Okay, and you can see that the webhook got saved successfully here. And as you have copied this webhook URL in Pabbly Connect, it started showing this waiting for the webhook's response. This means now you have to do a test payment from Razorpay payment page, and we'll capture the details, the test details of a payment here in Pabbly Connect. So guys, I am selling this programming course from my Razorpay payment page. This is a payment page I have created in from Razorpay. Okay, and I am selling this course from here. So I am going to fill the details of a demo customer. You can see the name of our customer is Ravi Shastri. This is the email, this is the phone number, and this is the amount. Now I'm clicking on pay here. Okay, so I'm making a test payment here of this course. Okay, and from here I'm choosing card payment as an option, and I'm putting here the name of the card details. This is a test card details, not an original one. Okay, okay, the card holder's name is Ravi, and this is the code. Okay, now I'm clicking on verify, and you can see the bank page is loading here, and from here I'm going to click on success, and you will see that the payment will be successful here like this. So you can see the payment is successful here. Now let's check in Pabbly Connect if we got the data of this demo purchase. And you can see in the response received section, we got the data like this. Okay, so here you will find the payment amount, the currency, okay, and you can see the customer's card name, okay. And here you can see all the details of the customer as well, the email ID, the phone number, the course he has purchased, the name of the customer, and all these things. Okay, so we got the demo details here. So now I want to send these payment details that we got here into Stackby in a spreadsheet here that I have created in Stackby. Okay, for that I'm going to connect Stackby also, but you can see in this data that we have received the payment amount, as you can see, 35,000, but the actual payment has been done of 350 rupees. Okay, but it is captured here without this decimal, so it is showing here 35,000. So I'm going to correct this amount by using a feature by Pabbly which is called number formatter. Okay, so in this action step I'm going to choose number formatter feature by Pabbly. Okay, here you'll find number formatter, and I'm going to use an spreadsheet formula to correct this amount that we have captured. And the action event, you have to select spreadsheet formulas option. So this is spreadsheet formulas, click on it, then click on connect. And here I'm going to apply a division formula, and I'm going to remove the 2 extra zeros that I have received here. Okay, so I'm going to make this 35,000 into 350. For that, I'm going to use this label only. I'm going to map this label here in this second step. So to map that label, amount label, you just have to click here, and you will find the Razorpay payment captured option in the drop down. And when you click here, you will find all the data that you have received in the first step. So from here, I'm going to select this amount label. Okay, and here I'm going to put a division symbol, and here I'm dividing this amount by 100. Okay, and I'm clicking on save and send test request, and the response you will receive in the result section the corrected amount, which is 350 rupees. Okay, now one other thing we need to change here, you can see in this data that we have received the time and date of that data also. Okay, so you can see in this created at label, we have received this string of numbers. This is called as a timestamp. So with the help of this timestamp, I'm going to fetch out the details of time and date of the payment that we have received. Okay, so we are going to send the time and date of the payment also to Stackby. For this, I'm going to change this timestamp into the time and date. For that, you have to click here on this plus icon. And from another action step, I'm going to use another feature of Pabbly which is called date time formatter. So we got a new action step here, and from here I'm going to type date time formatter. This is date time formatter by Pabbly. Okay, choose it. Then in the action event, you have to select format date only option. Click on it, format date only, and then click on connect. Okay, and here it is asking which date you want to convert into. Okay, so here I'm going to select this timestamp that we have received in the first step in the Razorpay response. You can see in the response received section, in this created at label, here you can see we got this timestamp. Okay, so I'm going to map this label here in this tab, in this datetime formatter. When you click here in the drop down, you will find the previous steps, and from this Razorpay payment captured step, I'm going to map the created at label. Okay, this one, right? And here it asking from which format you want to change this. So you have to select from here the timestamp option. This one, this is the timestamp option. Click on timestamp. Okay, and here I want to convert this into normal date format. Okay, so we are going to fetch out the date details from the timestamp. Okay, so that we can send it in my Stackby. So I'm choosing this YYMMDD format for this. Okay, then click on save and send test request, and in the result table you will got the date here as this. Okay, so this is the date on which we have captured the payment. Okay, now I want to send the details along with this amount, corrected amount, and the date of the payment in Stackby now. So for that you have to click here on this plus icon, and now I'm going to connect my Stackby. So from this choose app, choose Stackby here, Stackby. This one is Stackby. And in the action event, you have to choose create a row option. So it will create a new row here in my Stackby's spreadsheet. Okay, and this is how the amount will be captured. Okay, so I'm selecting create a row, then click on connect, then from here select add new connection, and here it will ask for the API key to make this connection with Stackby. So you will find the API key in the account section of Stackby. So let me show you how you can find this. So I'm going back to my Stackby's dashboard, and here I'm going to click on this profile icon, and from this accounts page I'm going to find the API key. So from this accounts page, when you scroll down, you will find this API key here. So just click on this copy icon and copy the key and paste this key here in Pabbly Connect like this, and then click on save, and you will be connected with Stackby. Okay, so you can see we are connected now. Okay, and here it is asking to choose your workspace, your stack's name, and the table's name. Okay, so in Stackby I am working under this workspace. You can see I have these workspaces created here. Okay, and when I scroll down, you will find the workspace that I'm using. This one, this is the workspace I have created for this purpose, named as Razorpay to Stackby. So I'm going to select this workspace's name from this field. So when you click here, it will show you all the workspaces that you have created in Stackby. From here, you can choose your workspace. This one is here, Razorpay to Stackby. And now you have to select the name of the stack. So the stack I'm using here is this payment stack. Okay, the name of the stack is payment. So you will find the payment stack here like this, and you can see the table name get automatically selected here, new payment table. This is new payment table, and it is automatically selected here in Pabbly Connect. Now it is asking for all these things because these are the headers of the columns I have in my table. You can see the order ID is here, the product's name, the customer's name, the email address of the customer, the amount, and the transaction date. Okay, so you will find all these headers here like this. Okay, so I'm going to map the details that we have received from the first tab, from the Razorpay tab, and I'm going to map the details here. So to map the details, you just have to click here on this order ID, and from this Razorpay, the first tab, you will find the order ID here. Let me show you. When you scroll down, you will find this payment entity order ID label. So this is the order ID, map it. Okay. And for the customer name, use the same process. Find the customer's name from Razorpay option, the first step. And here you will find the customer's name. So I'm going to map the full name of the customer from Razorpay. Okay. This is the full name. Okay. Now for the email, use the same process. From Razorpay, you will find the email as well. Scroll down and you will find the customer email as this. Okay. And for the amount, I'm going to use this second option in which I have corrected the amount from 35,000 to 350. So in the result table, you will find the corrected amount, map it. And in the transaction date section, I am going to use the third step, the date time formatter step in which I have fetched the date from timestamp. Okay, so this is the result label in which we got the date, map the date. And for the product name, use the first step, the Razorpay payment captured option, and you will find the product's name here as this. You can see this is the product's name, map it. Okay, now you can check the connection with Stackby by clicking on save and send test request, and as I'm going to click here, a new row will be added here with all the details that we have mapped. So I'm clicking on save and send test request. So you can see now we have received this type of response here. Now let's check in my Stackby if we got the same data. So I'm going back to my Stackby, and you can see a new third row is added here with the product name is Core PHP Programming. The customer name is Ravi Shastri. This is the email. This is the amount. And this is the transaction date. Okay, so our connection with Stackby is working properly. Now let me give you a quick recap what we have done here. And guys, when you map the details here like this, what will happen? The next time whenever anyone is going to make the payment of your course from Razorpay payment page, this data is going to change automatically and a new data will be stored here accordingly, according to the new payment. Okay, so that's why it is necessary to map the details here. Okay, so let me give you a quick recap. So first of all, let me show you. In the trigger section, I connected Razorpay, and with the help of this URL, I connected the Razorpay payment page and captured the test response of a demo purchase here, like this. After that, I corrected the amount details with the help of number formatter with this formula and corrected the payment that we captured into corrected amount, like this. After this, I connected date time formatter to fetch out the date of the payment with the help of this created at timestamp that we have received now in the first step. After that, I connected Stackby to create a new row there and save the data of the payment captured that we have received. Okay, and map the details accordingly. And we have seen that the connection was working fine. And guys, we are done setting up this automation, and you have to set up this automation. You have to make the connections and map the data only once. After that, you don't have to do anything manually. After that, as and when anyone is going to make the purchase from your Razorpay payment page, the data will be saved here like this automatically. Okay. And guys, the good part is you can use the same workflow that I have just created, because I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone it in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.